Welcome to my channel. Hi, thank you so much for pressing play. My name is Angayozi, as you can see from the channel's name. So today's video is a short one. It's a short and quick one. Okay, I'm blabbing. Let me get into the video. Today's video is titled, or I'm going to be talking about how to quickly or how to recover after you've had your cesarean operation. Okay, cool. So the first point, I think I've compiled about 7 important pointers, but there's a lot of things things in between that you could do, but these are like the very necessary that you have to do. Also, a disclaimer is that I am not a healthcare practitioner, which means I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor, therefore I'm not qualified to give medical advice. But the information that I'm sharing in this video is based on my first-hand experience and the advice and guidance that I received from my gynecologist who performed the operation on me, and the nurses who took care of me during my 3-day stay at the hospital after the operation. Okay, thank you. Okay, cool. Getting into it, like for real now. Okay, firstly, the first point is rest. Rest is very important. So by resting, it means that you need to have someone taking care of you and baby, whether it's a paid helper, or it's people, your family members, or your mom, or whoever is available to just help you take care of you and baby, at least for that first month or 6 weeks, because you can't be taking care of baby, running some home errands, cleaning up, and just functioning as you normally would with the scar. I mean, it takes about minimum of 6 weeks to heal, but the healing is not like complete the outside tissue to just close up properly, and but you still have healing on the internal tissue, because there are 6 layers of you cut open. Not to scare you, but yeah, that is a medical term. There is 6 layers that is cut, 6 layers of tissue that is cut to get baby out. So I mean, all of those layers need to slowly close, and those layers will take time. So you have to rest. So yeah, rest is the first one. Second one is ask for help. It goes in conjunction with rest. Ask for help. If you're struggling to move here and there, if you're struggling to get to all of your motherly duties that you feel you need to do in caring for your newborn baby, ask for help, because if you don't ask your help, you might injure yourself. You might prolong the healing process. So you can't be lifting heavy things, and you can't be doing vigorous activities. So that's where asking for help is important. You might have people around, but you might not feel comfortable asking them to do every single thing for you, things that are uncomfortable to ask for. But if you really need help, which you need to ask for help. That's very important. There's nothing wrong in being vulnerable and just needing that help. Everybody goes through that at any point in their lives, and becoming a mom, especially a first-time mom, and having a C-section, you're going to need a lot of help. So just be prepared. If you're one of those people who don't like asking for help, just be prepared to just open up and let yourself be vulnerable, and let yourself be taken care of by your loved ones or whoever is there for you. Okay, and then thirdly, you need to exercise. So the exercise is not aerobics, it's not going to gym, it's just taking walks around your block or around your property, if you've got like a nice big yard. So this is helping strengthen your core as well, and just to slowly get your energy levels up, And also sometimes if you are just sitting in one spot all the time, you might be doing more damage to the healing process. So your muscles have to be moving, there has to be some movement. So walking is really good. You need to just start doing that, maybe once a day, a nice young 10-20 minute, I think 10 to 15 minute walk. That's what I was advised to do, and I did. And I think it did actually speed up my recovery process as well, because I took that being active seriously, but not overactive. Don't go and try and walk a kilometer or time yourself. No, just gentle walking, just to get your body moving. That also prevent blood clots that are common after certain operations, which also include cesarean operation. Okay, cool. And then the fourth item is also to just really watch what you eat. So you need to just manage your diet. So watching what you eat is it helps for milk production, but also to prevent you from being constipated, because this is something that is common after you've had an operation, a cesarean, that you might be constipated, or going to the loo might be very difficult. And if you have a cesarean operation, it's so difficult to pass stool if you're constipated, because now the pain is like in your lower body, and so it's just becomes a very painful experience. So incorporate a lot of fiber rich foods in your diet, and fiber rich foods is your fresh vegetables, fruit, also your grains, brown rice, and foods like that. And also drink lots of water to help with the constipation. So yeah, a healthy, just really try to do a healthy balanced diet. And it has nothing to do with portion control or losing weight, but just to get enough dietary fiber in your diet, so that you don't struggle with constipation, because yeah, you don't want to be constipated while you have a scar down there. Yeah, it's very painful trying to pass through. Okay, cool. That's a little bit, but yeah, it has to be. We have to talk about these things, guys. It's life. It's part of the human experience. And the fifth, number five, is that you have to manage your pain. And how you manage your pain is you taking the pain medication that you got from your doctor, that was prescribed to you to take whenever you feel pain. But to manage is to take when you're feeling the pain, and don't take it like a treatment. Like, don't wake up and the first thing you're doing, you're already taking your pain meds. Take them when you feel the pain, and so that your body is not like codependent on these painkillers, you know. So that's the other important one. Just manage your pain accordingly, and as to how your medical professional has advised you to use the medication. And also the other non-medicinal way of managing your pain and managing your scar is just when you get up, don't like jump up. Just take your time, get up slowly, so that you don't cause any tears. If you're trying to be like, no, I'm good, I'm fresh. No, I don't. You're not. You had 6 layers of tissue cut open, so you are not as strong as you think you are physically, because emotionally, we're badass. Yes, we are badass for being able to survive that and still come out and still have to nurture a baby. Yeah, guys, us women, I don't think we're human here. Moving on. So just manage like how you get up and how you sit and how you sleep. And so that's also other ways of managing your pain. And then number 6, what do I have? I forgot. I've still got porridge brain, mommy brain. It's a real thing, guys. 2 years later, I still have it, or I don't know, maybe I'm still using it as an excuse. And yes, anything is possible right now. Okay, cool. Oh, number 7, really important. So breastfeed with caution. So breastfeed carefully. So if you are breastfeeding, you might find, this is what I experienced, you might find that if you haven't positioned yourself properly, and then you just take baby and you breastfeed, baby can kick you. Not intentionally, not intentionally, But it happens that baby kicks you, and it hurts, and like, it just becomes a very uncomfortable situation altogether. So just prepare. I think prepare for feeds. When you're going to breastfeed, sit properly, have your cushioning right, have someone hand baby over to you if it's easier, like umbambe in a certain way, cuddle baby in a certain position, like get into a trance. So breastfeed with caution, because if baby kicks you, like, because I had a boy, yay, that boy. So he would do, I think when the milk wasn't like a lot, ne, he would get so angry that he would start kicking, like, so you do that, and then I do like in a tooth, and it would just be an episode. So I know for a fact, I did also read on it online, you have to just breastfeed with caution so that baby doesn't hurt you, and baby doesn't uh, do anything to the healing process of your scar and whatever and whatnot. And most importantly, 8. So a Caesarean scar is said to heal within 4 to 6 weeks. Healing means the stitches have closed, and the scar or the incision is no longer septic or open. That's what the healing means. But internally, when you move, you can most probably still feel like you're not quite there yet. You can still feel that you have an incision down your abdomen, if the scar hasn't closed up around 6 weeks, you need to seek healthcare professional. Either you go back to your gynae, or you go to a hospital, you go to a doctor. They have a look at you and they monitor you, and they do what they can to just have a look at your scar, because you might find that maybe there might have been an infection that happened. So it's also very important, while before you get to 6 weeks and you see that nothing is happening, just monitor your scar, just have a look there, clean it up the way you were told and shown how to clean it up, and use the ointment that they provide. Closing statement that's very important is that you also need to look at and your emotional state. Monitor your emotions, because your hormones are still all over the place. They haven't gone back to pre-pregnancy levels. Your body's still kind of pregnant, and now your body is also making food for the baby. The body is also trying to heal, so there's a lot of things happening. So just be cognizant of your emotions, process them whichever way you can, by talking to your partner, by talking to someone you trust, and also just being honest about your experience. For me, my experience was very traumatic, and it took a while for me to not be so bitter about the whole situation. So what I did, I talked to my partner about it, I talked to my close friends about it, and I read some, like some articles online, of women who've had similar experiences, just to kind of fill the void and the gap, and the traumatized part in me. I was just trying to do some emotional work, because I was not in a good emotional space after I had gone through the experience. So just make sure you take care of your emotional state. It's very important for yourself and for baby. And also, I know that after you've had baby, the priority on anyone's mind is baby, but you are also a priority, and that baby is dependent on you to show up as your best self. So you need to also prioritize yourself, mommy. You are so important, and you are doing great. So yeah, that is it. That is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your time. Please comment for further engagement, further discussions, share your experiences, and also subscribe and share the video if you liked it with other moms. And I hope that you all are healing, and that you are doing the best that you can do. Yeah, thank you. Tamag.